You and your family have been very open as it relates to you're now speaking out on mental health challenges. It obviously is very public what happened with your mother. Why so open sharing these challenges of mental health, the battles that to some extent that your family continues to deal with on a daily basis?
That is a great question. I don't know that I know the answer to it. I can just tell you what I'm experiencing, and that is that, I tell people every day it's a disease. It's not my mother's heart, and there's a difference. It's a disease. It's a D-I-S, ease, E-A-S-E, and she died as she was as determined to live as she was to die. And people don't understand that unless they've gone through it. So the people that have gone through it, they don't feel so alone. And they can tell me their story. I tell them my story, and all of a sudden we're just bonded in some kind of, it's deeper than show business. Let's put it that way.
How long did it take you to get to that point? And I have to tell you, in looking at some of your comments and interviews and some of the things that you and your family have had to deal with, I don't know that I'm that strong. So when did you get to the point?
I don't know that I'm strong. I'm willing. I'm willing to show up in whatever shape I'm in. I just did an interview where I cried the majority of the interview because he kept talking about my mom, and I just had a tender heart at the moment, and I let it fly because I thought, people need to know that this is not, okay, let's get real. Social media, you don't know what's real. Right? You don't know what's real, and I am determined to help the stigma dissipate. I think people look at my mom and they think, oh my God, she was crazy, or they say whatever cliche they say. She's more than a cliche. She's my mom. And I tell people my story because I want them to know that I'm a human being, not just a human doing. And I think when I tell my story, other people go, I get you, girl. I know what you're going through. My mom and my dad, they just got divorced, or my mom, committed suicide, or I have a daughter or a sister or a brother and a dad. I have all the stories in my vocabulary today. And I can tell you this, we all feel helpless because it's as mysterious as the ocean is deep. Mental illness, I don't like that term. It's a disease, and she was not her disease.